Hey guys, in today's video, I will be using only summon units versus only chest units. As you'll probably tell, let me just show you right here, because recently the treasure chests have gotten reworked. So there's a new dinosaur along with Squog. And also there's Hastings and Slasher and Richard from last chests. And also we have two summons, exclusive summons, which as you can see have Dream Gary and also the Worm and a few other units, along with the normal summons where you can see there's two secrets and plenty other units. Anyways, I will be using only teams of each against Endless and seeing which one is better. First of all, let's equip our team of only units from, you know what? Of course, it's from the chest. As you can tell by the dinosaur and Hashing Slasher. And we'll run rock bottom. And we'll go rock bottom, endless A. And run this. And we'll be doing this on both accounts and seeing which one can last longer. Which means we'll also have to equip these other units for the summon units. But anyways, these are pretty basic. We only have 4 units to pick from and 6 slots. So we didn't have to decide much on what units we wanted to equip. And stay till the end of the video to see who wins and who does better. Anyways, start wave. And we're going to have to place down, I think, Richard as our starter unit. Actually, no. We'll place down Squog. Look at him. He does massive damage. And of course, we got place down our Richard since he does Pierce. And I feel like the best place to place these guys would be in the dead middle. And let's place them right here. And all the units will be placed right in this center for both teams. And seeing who can win against each other. And honestly, I have my bets on, I have no clue who. But I feel like the gem units will pull a win. Even though there's like barely any good units. Because, I mean, over here we have 2 super high damage AoE units. On the other side, they don't have much damage. And of course, let's move these guys a bit up. And I'll place down right here. And I have to place down my Squog. Like, I think I'll place them right over here since they don't have too much range. And these are the places we're going to place the other units as well. And can we place down any more things? Yeah, we can place down another Richard. And boom. Everything we place down. Now we're just going to max them out and see how long they can last against this endless mode. Since this map is pretty cool, we got to admit, this looks cool. This looks massive. And also, we have the Flying Dutchman ship right above us. Let's just climb up and see if there's any, like, stuff over there. They got any leftover part treasure? Because I need some treasure, my guy. I want to get rich. And let's just come back here. And I just need to max these guys out in a few seconds. But hey, I don't have the money yet. I'll have to, like, searching the abyss for the money. And as you can see, these guys are looking pretty cool. Let's turn on Tower VFX to see how good these guys' animations look. Of course, my personal favorite is Hastings Slasher, since he has this cool red effect. Of course, my scarf color red. He's got that scarf red, bro. And of course, the dinosaur right here. He is pretty boring. Like, bro, like, do something special for once. As you can see, he does release a SpongeBob blue color, but of course, it ain't better than the Hastings Slasher, which has actually massive, like, red. All over here, he's just like 8 baby blocks and like barfing out some feathers. Some after effects of eating baby blocks, bro. And let's max out this guy. He's maxed out. T-Rex is getting maxed out. And of course, baby blocks unit will be coming out next update, which is from today. It's a, let me just check. It's a Wednesday when I'm recording this. So in 2 days, we will be getting the baby blocks unit in the game. And some leaks from baby blocks himself. I heard he said that there's going to be not just one unit. Like, it's not just going to be just baby blocks. He's gonna have variations they can unlock throughout the story mode. And it can be exactly like Starfish. I mean, Agent Starfish. Since Agent Starfish, you just unlock him by doing 4 weeks of quests. You can just unlock it immediately. But there's plenty of variations to make it so you want to grind it. That's according to him. At least that's what I understand from what he said. And that sounds like it's pretty cool. They're probably gonna have different variations, like when you upgrade it, it gets fatter. Of course, there's voice lines with the new unit, as told by Zach, because he was talking to Baby Blocks in the SpongeBob TD general, where he was like, of course, I got your voice for AI. I could just train AI to say something in your voice. And of course, it was just him being trolling. And from that, we know that there's gonna be voice lines for the Baby Blocks unit. So get ready, turn on your sound effects, and we'll be listening closely. What will you have to tell us, Baby Blocks? You gotta tell us about why, like, the King Jellyfish is so bad. I mean, it's not bad, it's super good. But, of course, the King Jellyfish is like, everybody hates it. Nobody wants it. Its trading value tanks. But hey, even if you wanted to grind, you would take so much time. Like, literally, thousands of days just to get it if you just kept on AFKing and AFKing and AFKing. Of course, there's thousands of people in the game playing that claim these quests. And let's just max him out. And now we just got Richard and Squawg to max out. And now we have over like 16k, so let's just upgrade this Richard. And now he's maxed out and this Richard's maxed out. Now we got my boy Squawg left over. And look at him, he's bored. Look at him, he can't even use his bat at this point. Things are too weak, bro. They need to buff these guys since our Squawgs are getting bored. And I think I might, like, yeah, I'll sell and replace them. And I'll place them over here since it's way better for them. Since if things have, like, been taking AoE damage, then the weak stuff will be killed by the time anything gets here. And they'll only attack strong things. And won't waste their attacking on some puny, like, little jellyfishes. So then they can't attack the bosses. Actually, we could just make them target bosses. Let me just put it here. Boss. And this guy. Wait, let me scroll. Oh, I keep scrolling past. And boss. And upgrade him. Now, I just need to get a few more money before I can finally max out this Squawg and get everything maxed out. And he's attacking, of course, boss. And we're going to have to make them target everything that's good. So, of course, the Squawg's stacking bosses. Let me upgrade him. And, of course, I'll just leave these Richards to attack whatever they want. And, of course, AoE doesn't matter what they target since they do, like, damage to everybody equally. And what's this over here? Let me just see here. The Buzz Station. Wait, this is the bus station, but it's, like, spelled weirdly. And I think that's backwards as well. And how did I read that if it's backwards? Wait a minute. Am I cheating? Because how can you read something if it's backwards? I mean, you can, like, distinctly tell what it says. And over here it says rock bottom in, like, some weird text. I have no clue why it's written like that, bro. Like, make it more clear. Make it English. Come on. Make it proper in English. Come on. We want some British English. And anyways, we're gonna see over here. There's some tentacles. Pretty weird. Like, what are we gonna do if we run over here? We're gonna get, like, snatched into, like, the deeper void. Actually, we're at rock bottom. But you know what we'll come to if we get checked by these voids? You know what we'll get? We'll get the void. That sounds cool, right? A new map called the void, which is just darkness with some anglerfishes and stuff. Pretty terrifying since anglerfishes are literally super scary. I mean, we have Bert, who's an anglerfish. I think that's his name anyways. But we have a few anglerfish based units, but they're like anglerfish. Like fish. Not like angular fish. They're anglerfish fish. Which means they're not nearly as scary. They're like sardines. Okay, this is Tiff. Yeah, so it's Bert who's like based off anglerfish. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to max out our Squawg. Never mind, we already maxed him out. I totally forgot about that. But hey, we have everything maxed out. These tombstones are ready for the future bosses. We're already getting the gravestones ready for them. That's how good we are. We're planning the boss's death. They can't get through here. We literally have tombstones for them. Now let me just sit over here. And do I have an emote to sit down? No, I don't. But hey, I sit down, just chill. Feel like, yo, when are they coming in, bro? I tried recording this video earlier. You know what happened, guys? Roblox servers crashed. And I was like, bro, why did they crash? I'm just trying to record a video. I go into a match. I can't record because, of course, Roblox servers crash every day, bro. There's like some bird or like dog inside the servers, bro. That racket into the servers because he's eating all those wires and everything crashing. And now only 3 waves away, and we're nearly wave 100. And at this point, I feel like with this team, I already know that at least in the Krusty Krab map, we can get to wave over 400 with just the Squawgs. But with these other guys, I feel like we can get to wave like 450, or even if we're lucky. If we're lucky, I say wave 500. But that's only if we get lucky. But at the moment, I feel like we'll be able to get wave 425, 450 with this team at least. Actually, let me just put my like official guess. And I am a like super cool guy. Of course, I'm gonna get this right because like it's wave 450. We're gonna get that. Like that's my estimation. We're right. I'm right. Of course, I am right. What else would I be? Wrong? Nah. Look at me. I have that cool guy walk. Look. I get that aura when I walk. Look at me. Of course, I am the best. Look at me. I'm just strolling around town, guys. Nobody's got any problems with me. Because I'm just walking my way to Glove World SpongeBob. And what is he looking for? Is he missing Patrick? Where's Patrick? Why don't you run? Why don't you like float up? Wait a minute. I never noticed this, but this bus over here. Wait a minute. There's this cliff where you can like see the top. This is where like Bikini Bottom is. Bro, how did I not notice the car up here and like the cliff where you can see like they come from like SpongeBob's original like Krusty Krab and stuff, like the normal world from the upper areas where you can actually see the pineapple under the sea, bro. See everything, see Gary, see the beautiful sky, jellyfish fields and stuff like that. How did I notice that? Of course, I must be super dumb. And over here, we got restrooms. And we got question mark and upside down question mark. Do we know what genders they are? No, because it's question mark. I don't want to go try my luck out, bro. Because what if I walk in the wrong bathroom, bro? They're gonna call me a noob. And what's this over here? We got another bus station. Why do we need 2 bus stations over here? I mean, makes sense. Like, you need multiple bus stations in a town. And over here, we got a vat of goo, which says boss. Is this... Wait, no, is this boss? Yeah, I think this is boss. Yeah, so this is just like chemical goo. Like, we're gonna get a new boss, like, walk out of here. It's gonna start running. Gonna be like, boom, 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 boom. Let me get through. And wait, never mind. Oh, this is the things like from, wait, no. I was about to say this is the stuff from, like, wait, never mind. This is, I mean, at least this one? Actually, no. This area right here, and that area right there are probably the areas where they spawn in. Never mind. The other, like, area, when you get to, like, the 6th area, if you check over here, with NA, if you go to endless B, you can see that this area spawns in units. That area always spawns units. And I think right over here also has an area where you can spawn in units. I mean, not us. I mean, like, enemies. That's where enemies spawn in. My bad for saying units. It's enemies who spawn in. Yeah, it's wave 118. We're just gonna keep carrying and see how far we can get. Come on, guys. Put in some work. Put some work, Richard. You can do this. 2 more waves and we'll reach wave 1,500. I mean, wave 150. Why did I say 1,500, bro? That's way more. But we're about to reach wave 150. And hopefully they add Davy Jones or even 20x game speed. I mean, 20x game speed would be only for endless mode. But that would be improving the game way better. Because then you wouldn't take, say, an hour, 2 hours on spending on endless. Instead, you could spend like a quarter of that time. Okay, now we're 4 waves away from beating wave 200. Now 3 waves and the sea bear is walking in. Of course, we will be seeing how good he does against this mode as well. And Doopy's coming out. What are you doing, Doopy? Look at him. Look at that mouth. He's so happy. But of course, he's getting easily defeated by Squog and our gang right here. We got Richard. We got Spidersaurus Rex and Hasking Slasher. They're OP. And let's see again, wave 200, and we're still not losing. Of course, when I said wave 450, I was thinking of Krabby Crew map. I mean, like the Krusty Krab map. So this will obviously be a later, like, earlier wave, since this mode is way harder compared to the actual Krusty Krab. So I think I'll move my predictions down a bit. So it's not gonna be wave 450, probably wave like 300. But I still haven't gotten accustomed to this map, so I don't know how hard this endless is. So anyways, we'll find out together how good and how bad this endless is. And we already beat wave 200. And this is a Tiff walking past. It's getting super far. And will we lose? No, we won't. He got pretty far, but of course, we defeated him. And who else was gonna defeat him? Who was gonna defeat him? Let me think of who else could have defeated him. You think the Flying Dutchman up here would have saved us? No. Of course, we have to do it on our own, because we are, like, independent. And we can do this. And Richard, you better kill some more stuff. Because at the moment, we are leaking pretty hard. And we'll probably lose in, like, the next boss. Because at the moment, we're taking a lot of high HP stuff coming in. And this one's actually pretty hard. So, of course, let's see how far this can get us. And we have another Doopy. But this one has 7 million HP. I think this will leak, since this is so much HP. Okay, Squogs, do as much damage as you can. And they did a lot of damage. He has 2 million HP. And will he get through? I think he will. Wait, is he just got barely be killed? No, wait. He got killed! Oh, the very last second. He was getting to the end. He was like about to be out of the range. Like he was right here. He was like 2 inches away from being safe and like destroying our like Glove World SpongeBob. Like, he was about to kill us, but hey, we bring those back. Come on, bro. We don't lose this. And a sand creature with only 2.5 million HP. Who cares about him? We'll easily defeat this guy. This guy's a little bozo. And so many Tiffs are walking up. Sand creatures are walking up. And a boss Tiff with over 4.8 million HP. I don't think this guy's getting through. Look at his HP. He's getting shredded. With 2 million HP, will he make it? Well, actually, is he actually gonna make it through? No way. Is he actually gonna be the first person to get through? No way. He did. Will he kill us though? And 20 damage. We can still survive. Which means we are getting through a few more waves, bro. This is way harder than I thought. This map's actually like incredibly hard and scales pretty hard. So let's just keep beating these waves, cause like, what else are we gonna do? Go to like Mars and like explore it? No, we are here for the SpongeBob TD, bro. And these tips are walking past pretty far. And I can't wait for Davy Jones Endless, bro. I don't know how long it could last. Probably like 2 waves at this point. Because Davy Jones by itself is super hard. And this Endless mode map is incredibly hard as well. I think we could last like 20 waves before we die in Davy Jones version, bro. And we're killing all these tiffs. And hey, they should probably make it so that in Endless mode it scales based on the wave you're at. So the more waves you beat, the better the reward. So you actually need a good team to actually make it so Endless is good. And Doopy's, I think he's gonna make it through. 8 million HP. This is the best, I mean the most HP so far. Will he kill us though? Because he's a pretty big guy with 8 million HP. And he does 50 damage. Which means we could take 1 more Doopy. Or we could take 2 more tiffs. But I don't think any more tiffs are gonna get through. Actually, never mind. I'm pretty sure, I feel like 2 tiffs could get through before another Doopy comes in. Because Doopy is coming in every like super like long time. And we have 242. We might be able to reach 250 at this point if we get lucky. Come on, guys, pull it through. We can nearly get to wave 250. And Sand Creature 3 million HP. Yeah, we can probably defeat this guy. No, we can 100% defeat this guy. Wait, did they nerf Squog? Since I feel like he's doing less damage. Or this map's just incredibly hard. Like I said multiple times already. I should probably try using Squog in boss mode since he does so much damage, bro. He's literally one of the people carrying us at the moment. And 2 more waves. And a tiff with 5.8 million HP. If this guy leaks, that means we still have enough HP to tank 1 more tiff, meaning we could get to wave 250 if we defeat the boss at wave 250. But anyways, this tiff's getting pretty far, and of course, he will leak. And do we survive? Yes, we do. Meaning we could probably get wave 250 if we kill everything here. Come on, kill it. Kill it. Please no boss. Please no powerful boss, bro. I'm gonna literally freak out if there's a powerful boss. Since then, we lose. This is guaranteed lose if the boss comes out. And a bunch of tiffs are walking up. And wait, are these guys gonna leak? No, please don't, please don't, please don't. Come on, kill him. We got it, come on. And we kill him. Okay, we beat wave 250, let's go. That's all I wanted. And now we just gotta wait till the next tiff comes out or the next Doopy. And then we probably lose. All we already can do is wait for our doom. Okay, here comes a 10 million HP Doopy, bro. That's insane, that's mental. And here he comes, 10 million. Attack, 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 come on, kill it, kill it, kill it. We already did like half its HP over here by the Squogs. The Squogs are literally insane, bro. In the same distance that it took from over there to here, they only did like 1.5 million HP. These guys, but these guys do way more. And we die. Okay, we got a wave 252, which means now we have to move on to the summon units. So let's go back to the lobby real quick and come over here, claim all, and the pass. Let's see what we get. We get a few things. And of course, now let's equip our other team, unequip all. Of course, I already predicted my team. Over here, I equipped team 3. Here we have the best team I could think of. First, we go to come over to the summon units, and we go to the regular summons. We got Cyborg and Seabear. Of course, we gotta equip them. They're the secrets. Then I move on to the exclusive, and we get both Dream Gary and the Worm, since they both are insane. Look at these guys' DPSs, and they're absolutely insane. And then we move on to some other units. So for the conch units, we go to details. Oh, Hibernation Sandy, she does absolutely good damage for her like mythic status, and I got 5 stars, level 100 secret formula. Since it's like super easy to get 5-star shiny wombos. I mean, not shiny wombos for like Hibernation Sandy, but super easy because there's over 2.5 million Hibernation Sandies and over like 500k Cyber Planktons. But hey, since it's a mythic unit, we can of course get a 5-star secret formula, such as the like Richard. And then we move on to the regular summons. Then we come over to Man Ray. As you can see, look at each one of you guys' damages. 4,000 for 1.8 seconds. 3,000 in 1.8 seconds. As you can see, their damages are pretty lacking. Let me just scroll past these pretty fast. And this way, he does 4,800 per 3 seconds. That's only 1,100 DPS. And this guy does 9,100 every 1.5 seconds. But of course, he's a single target unit. And here, 1,800. I mean, Mermaid Man we could have equipped him, but instead I chose Mermaid Man. Because if you check his damage, he does around like 6,000 damage for a 16 range. But Man Ray has a 20 range, attacks every 0.5 seconds, which means he's doing over 9k damage since he attacks so fast. And with 6 formula and level 100 shiny wombo, you can clearly see he's doing over 26,000 damage every 0.2 seconds. Which if we pull out a calculator, that's doing nearly 100 and I think, let's see here, 115k damage every second, and we can place down 2 of them. Mythics are pretty good since we can place down 2 of them at base. And now let's just head into the endless match and head into rock bottom, endless A, and start this. Now turn on 5x speed, start wave, and what unit are we gonna place down starting off? I think let's just place down Hibernation Sandy. She is pretty overpowered. Boom, she's down. She has pretty good range. And now, of course, you can see that Man Ray also has super good damage and range. Let's place him down right next to Hibernation Sandy. And also, let's place down a second Hibernation Sandy right there. Place down a second Man Ray right over here. Place down a Cyborg right over... No, let's move it a bit towards the side. Place him down right here. Place down a Dream Gary over here. Place down, of course, Worm over here, I think. And then, of course, we gotta place down the Sea Bear right over here. Now that they're all down, we have way more units, and we have 6 units since there's plenty of summon units we could have picked from. But this is our team. Of course, Dream Gary is gonna be a very important guy in this because he does slowing, and slowing's actually goated. Like, it makes it so you can go way higher waves. So I think this guy might be able to make a comeback, even though they have 0 AoE on their team. And let's just max these guys out slowly, because it costs quite a lot. So I think I'll just stay AFK and get enough money, and then I'll upgrade it for you guys in a few seconds. So anyways, let's keep beating these waves. And now that we have over $200,000, let's upgrade Hibernation Sandy, upgrade Man Ray, upgrade all these guys real quick, max them all out, and Cyborg, Dream Gary, and of course, these other ones. And everything maxed out. We're doing the maximum amount of damage we can. Let's see how good these guys do. And of course, they're doing insanely good at the moment. And of course, we'll compare these guys at the end and say how good these guys did and what I think went wrong and what went good. So anyways, let's keep beating these waves. Come on, guys. You guys got this. This is a whole entire fan club, bro. They're all my fans. Look at these guys. So many. They're just like a group. They're all ready, bro. I'd be terrified seeing this many people just waiting to attack me, bro. And now we're on wave 150 and another Tiff comes out and we instantly kill it. Of course, we're doing so much damage. And I should probably move this guy onto boss. And of course, move a few other people onto boss since we need that. And let's move these guys on boss, and then these guys will do way more damage now since they have more smart placed and better thinking and reasoning units now. And Seaver should also be moved on to boss. And we have a lot of things going for boss and a lot of things going for like normal things, and we're going pretty good. Hey guys, and now we are about to get to wave 200 already, and the one Doopy that got pretty far in the other game, we're versing now, and it seems like we're doing pretty good against him. And I think I might move our Alaskan Bullworm into the last. Right here, last. Since it makes more sense for him to attack last. Since we need some things attacking the last people, otherwise they get pretty far when things that go in first get pretty far. And here, you can see a bunch of slowing happening. Because, sadly though, I think it shouldn't have equipped Alaskan Bullworm. Even though he does a lot of damage, it's because at the moment, he's bugged. So that Dream Gary slow disappears every time he pierces through things and gives him the ice effect. And here's a 7 million HP Doopy coming in. At the moment, it looks like he's getting shredded. And he's about to reach 0 HP. And at this point, we could probably beat the other game. Because look at the damage we're outputting. And now things are getting pretty leaking. But at the moment, it looks like we're pulling it through just barely. We gotta beat wave 252. So hold on, guys. You guys can't be losing this early. We got plenty of time. Because we need 11 more waves. 8 million HP Doopy. Come on, you guys need to kill this guy. You need to kill a 10 million HP Doopy later on. Just to beat the other unit. The other units. Because there's multiple. Not just one of them. And we're about to kill this Doopy. And he's about to be dead in a few seconds. And boom. Dream Gary slowing is insanely good. And 3 waves away. We need 3 more waves. No, 2 waves until we get 250. But that's not what's important. We need to get 5 waves to beat the other units. Come on, guys. You guys gotta pull it through if you guys want to get this victory. It's gonna be pretty hard to get the victory since you have to work super hard. So get to killing these Tiffs, killing these stuff, and boom. And this Tiff's dead. And now you just gotta kill the rest of these guys. And then get to wave 253. Come on. You can do this. Look how... And we have yet to take any damage. So I think we're pretty good right now. And we might be able to even get the victory at this point. Look at her HP. It's perfect. It's pristine. And of course, we got Dream Gary. We got Hibernation Sandy. we got Man Ray, we got Alaskan Ballworm, Sea Bear, and Cyborg Plankton. Of course, Cyborg Plankton is the weakest one on our team. Look at his damage compared to everybody else. Actually, never mind. Dream Gary is worse stats, but his slowing, of course, makes him way better. And now we have the 10 million HP Doopy. You guys need to start frying this Doopy. Come on. Come on, guys. Okay, we might not be able to kill it, but if we survive this Doopy, we will be able to get the, beating the other team. So come on, guys. You need to pull it through this Sea Bear. Come on. You're doing insane damage. You gotta keep doing it. He's got pretty good range. So I think we can probably do this. And 2 million HP. And we're doing, so much damage. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No way, no way, no way we lose this. No way. Okay, we lost it to him, but only takes 50 HP, which means we officially beat the other units. Just barely. Just barely. The chest units just barely lose to these guys. And these guys would have been way better if they had some AoE to kill, the weak stuff. But hey, the other team had more AoE and less, high damage. These guys had way more damage, but less AoE. But yet, we still pull off the victory. I was right, these gem units are better. I mean, not gem units, these summon units. We should probably do a video on gem units versus, conch units. Since it would be a banger one. Because these guys are pretty head to toe. Because since the gem units have way more units that are good. And these guys have way less. Since they have Dream Gary, which has good slowing. But Alaskan Boilworm is a foil. Since he removes the sleep and replaces his frostbite. And they have, as well, some other units. But I feel like the gem units would win against the conch units. But hey, let's go and keep going. And this update is gonna have about 7.5 brand new units according to the devs. Since they said we'd get 30 units over the next 4 weeks. Just 7.5 units per week. I think this Tiff might be the one that kills us. Wait, are you gonna kill us? No. Even if he does leak, we do not die since we have 50 HP remaining. And I think he'll be able to kill the Tiff. Come on, kill the Tiff. No way! Only 100,000 HP and he gets through. And now we have these stuff. I think we'll probably lose now since there's so much stuff at full HP. And these Tiffs are 100% getting through because they have 2 million HP and are about to exit. And I think only Sea Bear is the one who can reach them. But now we lose since we have so many things just pressuring us. And we lose wave 266. That's insane. And over 5,000 XP and 51 faction points. Let's go back to the lobby. I think that's a W. They had insane game. And let's just claim my rewards. Claim these quests. And claim the season pass. Wait, let me claim the season pass. Of course, I don't have the premium pass right now. And I do have, let's see again, a Goofy Goober unit, which I might use in another video. But for now, the summon units win rather than the treasure chest units. And if we just compare them, we can see that these guys have a maximum upgrade cost of 188,000. These guys have 134,000. And the team cost at the beginning is 12,000. And these guys are 16,000, I mean. And as you can see, their total DPS is over 239k per second. And these guys have a total DPS of 124k. Wait a minute. These guys have nearly double the normal team DPS. Wait a minute. These guys just miraculously hold the victory because of Dream Gary. Dream Gary is actually insane. The slowing, it makes a big difference. And I think these stats are lying. Because since over here, this Man Ray should have more damage since of his cooldown. But hey, I'll take whatever it says. But I don't think that's the real damage of these two. But anyways, these guys are pretty good. But the team 2 needed slowing. That's the major thing they needed. Since they didn't have any slowing, they lost earlier. And the standard summons, if you come over here, the regular summons, these summon units just didn't have enough damage. Since their units don't have AoE, they have to just do enough damage base, which is a pretty big disadvantage for them. But overall, these guys were super good. I'll see you guys in the next one.